This is the Out of Georgia Outdoors. We are up some gravel road up here in the mountains outside of Blue Ridge, and we're doing some trout fishing. They stock these streams up here about once a week during the summertime. So these are not, wild trout, and I'm not gonna say this is the most competitive fish to catch, but we're gonna try to catch us some fish today. We're being from the coast, never caught a bunch of rainbows. We're gonna put the GoPro on and I'll show you what we're fishing with. We're gonna be going ultralight with some little spinners and some different things that people recommended for these little bodies of water. And we're gonna work our way up the river and see if we can catch some trout. Before we get too far into the video, I want to tell you about an opportunity you have to win a super clean prize package giveaway. I use this stuff all the time on my grills, my truck, around the house. It's a great product and we're going to send it straight to you. All you have to do is stick to the end of the video. We're going to tell you to leave a comment. You leave a comment below, we're going to choose and you may be the winner. Now back to the video. I just seen one.
You did?
Yep, cast right over to that tree pile. Is in that grass, that dark spot between us and that log. Just seen one swim. There he is.
Look at that. Pretty good. Pretty good.
There we go. It didn't take just a minute. That's pretty cool. Brought my net. Well, I dropped mine. All right, within 2 or 3 casts, I caught a fish, and my treble hook got hung all up in that net. So there is a substantial learning curve for this when you've been fishing different rivers your whole life. Well, all right, I can see the trout. We're gonna see if we can convince him to hit this thing. Right over him twice. There he is. There he is. Okay. Look at that guy. Beautiful red color. We're gonna get him in the net if I can get out of this treetop. And I'm hung in the treetop. Let's get out of there. Beautiful, beautiful rainbow right there. There we go. All right, there we go. We have a beautiful rainbow trout. I'd say somewhere about that 9-10 inches. Beautiful color. And before you say much about keeping these guys, these are stocked here on a weekly basis for this very purpose, for people like me to come in here who don't get to fish very often and come in here and catch some. So we don't have a problem keeping them. Don't know how well the other guys are doing. I did see my dad reeling in one. Ain't heard from the other guys about half an hour. There he is. There he is. Kind of just what I would expect from like bass fishing, red breast fishing. Kind of some of the same tendencies. Work him here. There we go, another rainbow, another solid rainbow. They're gonna pretty much all be about this same size. They're all stock trout, probably stocked yesterday, maybe the day before. We're about to switch it up to this panther martin, see what that does. I think that'll do the trick for us. That little fly I was using, pretty good, but the action kind of messed up over a little bit of time. We're not gonna get too far from it, just in case we need it again. We swapped it up. This lure right here's got a little bit more weight to it, and I very well may have been overthinking that other lure. Maybe it didn't have to spin. I just was not pleased with the way it was spinning, so swapped it up. This one's got a little bit more weight to it. Maybe I can cast it a little bit further, maybe a little bit more accurate. Definitely got to keep this one moving a little bit quicker. It's got a good flash to it. This little pull at the top of this rock pile looks promising. I don't know for sure, but that is something that looks promising. There he is. There he is. I feel like a better fish. Oh, it feels like a better fish. Maybe he's just fighting. Boy, this is fun stuff right here. That's a little better fish than what I've been. Oh, it came off. That's on me. That one's on me. I played around with him too long. There he is. Oh, that's like a good one. I say that every time. We're gonna get our net ready this time. I can get it out my dang pocket. There he is. All right, that's a pretty one there. Good bit bigger than some of those other ones I've been catching. All right, that was our most recent fish. He's a nice trout, got a little meaty size to him. In fact, I think we're gonna stop keeping those that size and start going for those that size. Look here, guy finds, I'm way back in the mountains, find me a little spot, and here comes my brother and nephew right here beside me. I swapped up to basically like a rooster tail. That other one wasn't getting real good action for me. I caught fish on it, but there he is. Had to wait to get y'all out the way.
Why you going to the bus? You know, that's fine. I'm going like this.
There we go. Go in there and get another one, Bailey. I'm telling you, they're pulling up right there.
I just saw a huge one.
Another nice rainbow. Might even be my biggest one of the day so far. All right, that right there has the makings of a good trout hole. Beautiful little place. Nice little pool. I do know that my brother and dad have already been through here a time or two, but hey. There he is. Okay. First fish I've caught in some time. He's a decent one. I think he's worthy of my stringer today. I honestly feel like this little combination right here was the best trout fishing combination that I possibly could have brought. Extremely pleased with it. Well, I thought I had a fish as soon as I hit. There he is. Got a better one? Be a better one. Be a better one for me. Yeah, that's a better one. That's got a gold color. Oh yeah, that's a beautiful one there. He's got a brighter coloration than some of the other ones I caught. Let me see if I can get him out the net and get a good picture of him. That was our most recent fish right there. We got the mess mostly undone and a lot of pretty ones. Good gold colors on the back. Good size, boy. I'm almost there, 6. He followed it all the way to me.
You see that the bite stop.
There he is.
Stop yet, hey.
Right there. There we go. First fish in a while. That is the first fish I have landed in probably an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. Right there, right there. Look at that rainbow. There we go. All right, it's the next day and about a 5-hour drive from the mountains to our home in South Georgia. We are back here at the cleaner rack and we're gonna clean up these trout. Now, before the comment section fires up about keeping a bunch of trout, let me go ahead and tell you these are stock rainbow trout. They grow them in the hatcheries. They release them at least for the month of June and July, maybe a few extra months just for recreational purposes. Our fishing license, the trout stamp goes to help some of that cost. But there's a lot of people out there catching them. You're allowed 8 per person per day. I got my 8, but the rest of us as a crew, we didn't even keep, but maybe about 17 or 18 for 4 of us. So we go up there once every 5, 6, 7 years. So I don't think us keeping a few is going to hurt it too bad. All right, this is about our average size trout, and a lot of the scales are gone just from dragging it along and sitting in the cooler for a day. But what we're going to do is use the fillet knife, and we've already tried it on a couple of them. We're going to go right there and fillet this whole side off. When you hit that backbone, make sure to stop instead of you cut the head right off. Normally with a bass I would stop right there, but we're gonna go on through, and that skin's actually gonna hold that fillet together better to keep it from falling apart. And there you have it right there. We're gonna take our knife and trim up a little bit right there, get some of these little rib bones out. I think it's pretty cool, the color, kind of like reminds you of salmon just a little bit. Pretty easy fish to clean. All right, we got all of our fillets washed now, and here's what we're gonna do. There's this little rib line right here. What we're gonna do is take a fillet knife and just kind of run it down the contour of those rib bones. And that way you can remove all those bones. We're gonna get it close to the edge right here. Remove all those bones, look right there, that's perfect. That's all the bones right there. And what you're left with is a boneless fillet. Look how perfect that is. All right, you should be pretty caught up in the video now. We're back at the house. We've already caught the fish, we've already cleaned the fish, and now we're gonna grill them. While I was up in the mountains, I picked up some of this. This is Blue Ridge Rubs garden herb season. We're gonna be pretty liberal with this. We're gonna coat the fish with some oil, hit it pretty heavily on both sides with this season, and then put it right on the grill. Apologize if you're getting grill sounds, but right here we're going to use some canola oil, spray it down good. That's going to keep it from sticking, and it's also going to be an adhesive for our season. We're going to hit it pretty heavy with this herb season. A little bit more. We're going to go meat side down for just a second, and then we're going to flip over to the skin side. Well, listen to that sizzle. We got the fish cooking, and now is your chance to get entered in for the prize package of the Super Clean. What I want you to do is leave a comment below what your favorite trout fishing lure is and where you like to fish at. Maybe in Georgia, could be somewhere else, but what is your go-to lure for catching rainbow trout? And we'll choose one of the comments and we'll send you one of these straight to your house free of charge. Super Clean's a great product. I keep it in the truck, I keep it at the skinner rack, keep it in the house. It's good for grills, vehicles, whatever you name it. It's good at cutting grease. So we'll send that to you, so leave a comment below. All right, I think the fish is looking pretty good, almost done, or actually done, and we're gonna take it off. And my favorite part of each video is the Guide to Georgia Outdoors official taste test. It is a relatively tender fish, and it's kind of got a pale pink color to it. It looks good. The meat, kind of like a pale pinkish color. Imagine somewhere between salmon, a really light color salmon. Some similar taste profiles to me as salmon, but really good taste. That's a good tasting fish. A big difference in the taste profile from rainbow trout than, let's say, red breast bass, things I catch around here in these the rivers and ponds around here. Completely different. This is a lot closer to some of the salmon that I caught in Alaska last year. I will say the extra effort I put into filleting those rib bones out and taking time really paid off. I haven't got any bones. It's been cooked to perfection. It's a really, really good tasting fish. Oh yeah, I could see me eating that. We're going to freeze some of that other stuff, vacuum seal it. That way we have some fish in the future. I'm not going to say this is the best eating fish I ever had, but it is good. It is definitely the next time I go to North Georgia or anywhere where we can catch some trout, we'll be keeping them because it is good eating. I'm going to put a lot of that in the freezer where I'll have some in the future. Maybe there may be a better recipe for cooking it. Leave a comment below. If you haven't already done so, leave a comment for your chance to win the Super Clean Prize package, and you may win that one, get it sent to your house. Great product. Hope you enjoyed this video. There's a lot of work that goes into here. 10 hours of driving, a couple of days of fishing, coming back, cleaning them, cooking them. But I hope you enjoy. I really enjoy making these. If you would, hit that subscribe button. To the next one, this has been the unofficial, no doubt incomplete guide, Georgia Outdoors.